Alrighty. Shalom, shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
I want to start by giving all glory and the praises to
YAHAWAH,
BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAKADASH. Already with us down Tampa Florida from the Tampa Florida in Babylon. Going another quick hit to the Spirit Power by SIMEON. Lord wanted to edify and feed the sheep. Devil wanted that was an apostle, great millstone, teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who pushing this work in true sincerity to the sky abroad. All right, and we wanted to go into a lesson. All right, just going into Amos 8 and 11. All right, because it's gonna be a time where we're coming to where you're not gonna be able to get this word. All right, due to how this place is going down, man. All right, you see that everything's starting to stir up more and more. All right, and soon later this going start to affect the internet, man. Okay, it's gonna start to affect like you have it with Donald Trump, man. Okay, he had those tariffs going on, and it's already affecting food. Okay, it's affecting a lot of things, prices in general. Well, who says that all these things going on, it won't affect just the internet itself or these platforms that's exposing this information? All right, so we're in a time where things are being exposed, through the Spirit Power by SIMEON. All right, things are being brought out. This even this year coming into it, all right, things have been popping off on a major level. All right, so just seeing this, we give our glory and praise to Yahweh SIMEON. But the Spirit was going to this Amos 8 and 11. Lord, when this lesson is edifying to you, to seek and know the true sincerity. All right, go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 8 and verse 11. In the GNT, the time is coming when I will send famine on the land. People will be hungry, but not for bread. They will be thirsty, but not for water.
Right, and we know that the times we're coming into, all right, these things are going to happen, of course. Okay, proceeding to 2nd Ezra chapter 15. All right, the Lord said He's going to send these things, all right, to this place for all the exceedingly wickedness. Okay, but this is talking about something particular. Okay, which is a part of prophecy. Go ahead.
It says, they will hunger and thirst for a message from the Lord.
Right, they're gonna hunger and thirst for a message from Yahweh SIMEON. Okay, what you got the brothers out in highways and hedges. Okay, brothers being in a chief place of concourse, and right, we be out and bringing this word out, right, through the Spirit Prayer by SIMEON. But people, they disregard it, man. Okay, they'd rather keep on doing what they do, all right, living in folly. Okay, well, it's coming a time where, guess what? This word ain't gonna be at hand's reach no more, man. Okay, you can go on your phone right now and type up, going into what you need to get as of this word. You can type it up, going into the Elders and Apostle Great Millstone, Great Millstone, look up, breakdowns. All right, and even brothers is doing the lessons, around the world, and it's in the like-minded spirit. You can type it up, but it's gonna come to a time where you're not gonna be able to type it up on your finger, with your fingers, man. Yeah. You're gonna click on the video, and it's gonna be like, video not available.
They said that tariff war began at 12 a.m. on March 5th. All right, so as soon as it hit March 5th, 12:05 a.m. they began pulling things off the shelves. They began these other countries began retaliating. Okay, now you got Canada, China, and Mexico ganging up on America.
Right.
Okay, now they're already in the spirit of jumping her.
Right. You had over there in Mexico. They started closing their borders from America. You see, so things are already getting put in session, man. So as the scripture says in 2nd Ezra chapter 16, evil shall grow. You see, and confusion. All right, so a lot of people are going to be in confusion in these times we're coming into, man, and they're going to be confused as well when they hear, all right, that certain things aren't available anymore. Okay, you had that blackout over there in Chile. Imagine that hitting here in America, man. Right. These people aren't going to be prepared for that.
Well, the Canadian Prime Minister, he was saying that they're going to shut the lights out for America. Some states up there in America, up northern America, okay, because they're in control over the electricity up there.
That's the spirit.
He said, we gonna turn the lights out. What you think gonna happen when they turn the lights out? These people gonna lose it, man.
Right. You know, because, you know, you got these people who use the internet for everything.
Yep.
They, I need to learn this. And go on YouTube. Oh, I need to do this. Go on Google. You know. Oh, I need to translate this. Let me use this. Well, guess what happens when you're not able to use these things? You're gonna be shit out of luck.
Yep.
You know, people are gonna be out of luck. You know, when you try to use your phone to purchase, and you can't purchase because you ain't got enough charge, or you ain't gonna be able to purchase because you on a certain platform and it's not allowing payments to go through. You know, not just only the internet is gonna be affected, but every electronic thing is gonna be affected. Right. You see, but more so, you know, speaking and going into this word, you know, people are not gonna be able to have that, you know, genuine access they have now. Okay, what you're gonna go into that family hearing the word. You see, people can wake up every day, use their phone for anything they need, but they, you know, won't wake up and say, damn, let me get right, you know, let me do this, you know. So when that time comes, you know, guess what's gonna happen, man? You know, you ain't gonna have that access no more. You're gonna be confused, you're gonna be lost, you're gonna be, you know, pretty much defenseless, man.
Yeah, you got completely cut off from your everyday life. All right, these people, if these people can't live their everyday life, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna complain. All right, it's gonna get very violent. There's a show out, I forget what it's called, but basically in the show they canceled the people's money. They shut the people's money down like it was obsolete. All right, and the people were surrounding these main grocery stores, these food stores, and having riots, and there were National Guard guarding the stores, and these people were saying, where's my money, where's my money? They were saying, where's my effing money, where's my effing money? They were chanting that, and then the people started busting through the windows and taking stuff off the shelves, and they already had soldiers inside the stores waiting to retaliate, man.
Right.
So this is the time that we're truly coming into. You see these shows releasing these things because those are the type of days that's staring us down the neck, man.
Right.
The MOTB is on our heels. These days are on our heels, man.
Right.
Any day now, the lights can shut out. China can send EMP. Well, China said they're gonna do more than just tariffs. Because Trump said he's gonna put tariffs on China, Mexico, and Canada, right? And they say, you know what, we're gonna put it on your back. But now China's saying we're going to do more than just tariffs.
Right.
That means they're going to take other advances towards war. Also, Mexico taking other advances towards war. They shut down their border. Okay. Canada's retaliating. They said, we're going to, at the end of the day, we don't want to do this, but we're going to stand for our country first. Right. Canada said, our country's going to suffer, but we're going to make sure you suffer too, America.
Right. Well, it shows you there, the scripture speaking on Ecclesiastes, I believe the chapter, the second or third chapter, where it goes, it's going to be a season, a time for everything, you know. So we're seeing, you know, war being spoke about. All right, we, you know, the unease pretty much of this place is going to be put under. It's going to be heavy, man. Okay, and the spirit on these people are going to be, all right, highly agitated.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Jump into the NLT, Amos 8 and 12. People will stagger from sea to sea and wander from border to border, searching for the word of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, but they will not find it.
Right. We know that, you know, this word is going, you know, throughout the earth, man. You know, use of this internet, you know. So you have it where people have the access, but not utilizing it. So when the time comes to where things are going to shift throughout this earth, guess what? These people are going to be wondering. They're going to be like, what happened to these guys who was on the, you know, on the corners? What happened to this? What happened to that? Why can't I click? Why can't I watch?
Yep.
You know, that's going to be one of the greatest things that people fear in the time when all hell breaking loose is not knowing what's going on. All right, you always watch a disastrous movie, some type of crazy pandemic movie, and all you hear is people saying, what's going on, what's going on? Well, guess what? It's going to be these same individuals who took the time to be endorsed into folly, gonna be in that same mindset, man.
That's right.
When that day happens.
This book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, and verse 1 in the GNT. But these are the signs. The time will come when all people on earth will be in the grip of great confusion.
Ooh, there you go. There go that confusion again. You see, once again, evil shall grow, and you're gonna see confusion, man. Okay, in this place in America, it flourishes off confusion. Okay, Babylon, confusion, man. Go ahead.
The way of truth will be hidden. So it's not going to be taken from the earth completely. It's just going to be hidden.
Yeah.
Okay, so the truth's still going to be in the earth, but it's going to be the Lord's going to hide his prophets. The Lord's prophets is the word, walking.
That's right.
All right, so they're looking for the word of the Lord. They're looking for a message from the Lord. Right. Those are the prophets, the messengers.
Where the scripture says, the wit shall hide itself, roughly paraphrasing. So that knowledge, this wisdom, understanding, knowledge, which the prophets are going to have, okay, through the Spirit by SEMINOLE, people ain't gonna have that access, man. They brothers gonna be ducked off, man. What the scripture says, wise men foreceive the evil, roughly paraphrasing, and then hideth himself. If you can grab that, Baba Kasha, if that was it on there. Yeah, you grab that right quick. Because brothers gonna be, stored away, man. Okay, through the Spirit by SEMINOLE. Moving through the Spirit. Now these people gonna be looking, man. You see brothers right now, man. We hot, cold, rainy, in season, out of season, out there. People walk right past it. Go ahead.
Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
Right, and as the scripture says, knowing that these, the evil times is coming. What man and spirit should we be in?
And a prudent man is a man that's able to, consider the things of the future.
Right.
And to some point appear and to have some sort of care of what's going to happen in the future. All right?
That's right.
So that's the prophets, man.
Exactly.
Says, but the simple pass on and are punished.
So the simple are going to pass on and are going to be punished. You see? And it's going to be same ones that didn't know what's going on. They're going to be out there looking crazy because they took this time, for granted and did what they want to do, instead of seeking YAHAWASHI. Really speaking to so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. Jake be all they on their phones 24/7. And it comes to something that's needful, beneficial to life, that can save yourself through the Spirit prayer by SEMINOLE by inquiring. They refuse it.
Back to 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, but these are the signs. The time will come when all people on earth will be in the grip of great confusion. The way of truth will be hidden, and no faith will be left in the land. So these people are going to be walking around faithless, man. You watch these apocalyptic movies, they call it godless times. But these are going to be God-full times, because the Lord's going to be all over, man. The scripture calls him the living power. Okay, so he has not ever been out of the earth. He's always been here, passing out judgment, okay, and protecting the brothers and those that serve him in truth and sincerity. All right, but there's coming to a time where the Lord is going to draw his flock back and protect them from the perils of the world to come, because these plagues and swords are coming for you niggas that dwell in the world. It says, wickedness will increase until it has become worse than you have ever known it to be. Things are going to get a lot worse, man. You thought things were bad today or tomorrow, it's going to get worse, okay, than you've ever known it to be. All right? It says, the country that you now see ruling the world will lie in ruins with no inhabitant to travel there. Okay, so the country you now see ruling the world, who's now ruling the world? America, man, aka Babylon. All right, you're gonna see it lying in ruins. It's gonna be destroyed, and it's already on the verge of being destroyed. How? Because what? These other countries that were fornicating with her are starting to say, man, I ain't messing with you no more. You acting bougie.
Right.
You acting stink now. You know. All right. You know what? Since you want to act like that, get out of my house. Now America's gonna be strung out like a poor homeless prostitute. You know. It says, I'm gonna drop down to verse 9. It says, fresh water will become salty. Friends everywhere will attack one another. All right, so friends everywhere are gonna be attacking each other. Why are they gonna be doing this? Because of lack of bread, and for very it says for great tribulation and for very lack of bread.
That's right.
So that's why these friends are gonna be attacking each other. They ain't gonna trust each other no more. Did you take my can of peaches? No. Did you take my biscuit? No. And you're gonna start fighting each other. Before you know it, they're gonna be eating each other, man.
Right. That's why the scripture says in the book of Matthew, the love of many shall wax cold. So you're gonna have loved ones, you know, out each other's neck because of the lack of bread. Okay. Right. And great tribulation. So it's gonna be tension in the air. You know.
It says, then understanding will disappear, and reason will go into hiding. So these people ain't gonna be able to reason no more. They ain't gonna be able to think like a person anymore. They're gonna think like beasts and act like beasts and do whatever they have the power in their hand to do. Okay, taking control of every situation that comes to mind, or that comes up to them. All right, they're gonna try to attack and kill, kill, steal, and destroy, man.
Well, if you can grab that actually in 2nd Ezra chapter 6, if I'm not mistaken, jump down to 21st verse.
2nd Ezra, what?
Chapter 6, if I'm not mistaken. Because you know, friends and loved ones, you know, going into that are going to turn against each other. All right, let me see.
Chapter 16, you mean?
No, 2nd Ezra 6. Let me see. Salakia, bear with me. I believe it's going into the storage houses, yo. Yep, here it is, right here. 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 24. Just getting straight to the point. It says, at that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and the 3 hours they shall not run. So you got it.
And they're gonna cut these fountains, man. It's not just gonna be the lights that's out. The water's gonna be out. Okay, it's gonna be very troublesome times. You ever been you know, I know Jake done experienced it, man. You know, when Jake got lights cut off, water cut off because you ain't paid a bill, or your parents didn't get the bill paid, whatever it may be. Okay, and then it's a hard time when you can't even heat up your food. Your food in the fridge is spoiling. You can't wash or clean yourself, brush your teeth. The water's out, you know. You can't drink anything. It gets hard, and that's what the time we're gonna come into for this whole country. You ever seen an Edomite without these things? No. So imagine them without it. All right, these Edomites grew up taken care of. They never had to worry about bills not being paid, the lights being cut off, the water being cut off. They never had to. They never been tossed into caveman times, man. All right, they never had to resort to natural survival before. They've always relied on technology and their money to take care of them. But in this time, Salakia, their money's going to be, it's not going to have any value. It's not going to be able to save you from the Lord's wrath. It's not going to be able to get you something to eat. You know, that movie Civil War, he said, how much do you have? And he said about $36. Or was it $300? I think he said $300. And he said, well, that would probably get you a sandwich. You know, so all these signs are being shown to you on TV, on the big screen, on the media, okay? And you just eating it up as entertainment, chalking it off as entertainment, okay? Watch when it starts to happen.
That's right. I got a precept real quick to back you up. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21, getting straight to the point. Behold, victuals shall be so cheap upon earth.
So good.
Yeah. Salakia, 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth. Water.
You in the spirit of, man, I'm good. I'm chilling. But you know who's suffering right now? Jake's still suffering. Victuals considered to be cheap right now. Jake's still suffering. So how much more in inflation?
Right. Well, you had those eggs, you know, prices that was at a lovely price, but now they going up.
Yeah.
You see?
It's ridiculous.
When it was
amounts.
cheap, you know, they thought themselves to be in a good case. But now, like you said, that, you know, what if it was inflation? Well, you have those prices going up. Well, now you got these tariffs that just, you know, did nothing but increase to the problem.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what Canada said? America's already suffering for high gas prices. Now it's really about to go up. And look at that, man. $3.19.
Yep.
Just yesterday it was under $3.
Right. We seen it over, you know, time frame of the C19, how the prices almost shot to $5.
Yeah.
Of gas. People was on go, man.
That was the pre-run.
People was hot. Hey, you had people, you know, when they had down here in Florida, they let people walk around with just a permit. They can carry a concealed weapon.
Yeah.
And people was on edge, ready to pull they got out during road rage. You know? Yeah. You know? So
I had a vision back in around 2019, 2018, where it was like a dream of the future, where I was a bit more grown up, you know, and I pulled up to a gas station, and the Lord had me walk up to this man while he was pumping his gas, and the first thing I saw was his gun in his hand while he was pumping his gas, and he had his hand on the trunk with his gun in his hand, and his other hand was pumping the gas, and I was like, what? I was confused as to why he was pumping gas with a gun in his hand. And the Lord made me, you know, he made me go up to him and touch his hand, and he yanked his hand back, and I looked at his face. He looked like he was distraught, like he was about to lose it. It was really he looked like he was really stressed out, and like he was ready to put one in me, man. Okay, because I touched his hand. All right, but he was so very protective over his gas. Just goes to show you, like, we're coming to a time where things gonna get so expensive, people gonna start stealing each other's gas.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to protect yourself at all times. You got a gun out of the gas tank, that can cause an explosion. You know, but the fact that it was that serious and that dire for him to do that goes to show you the kind of times that we're coming into, man.
That's right. Let me go ahead and finish this up. It says that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth.
Edomite, he say, I don't think this world's gonna end for enough, at least not in my lifetime. Should have Edomite told me that today. You know, but he had to accept it, like, man, this is what's really going on right now. He was like, I hope it doesn't happen in my lifetime. But, you know, back in 2019, 2018, you might come across the camps. I mean, that's not going to happen for another billion years. All right, let's find out. Just the year later, the next year later, he wasn't saying the same thing. And today, I know he's not saying the same thing. These countries are talking about war, man. What kind of war you think they're talking about? Brother just showed me an article. China said they got a nuclear drone that can fly forever without needing to land.
A nuclear drone, right, that can fly forever. So it's on standby when it's ready to go.
The only time I heard nuclear was when I heard nuclear missiles. You know, but now they got nuclear drones. What the hell is that, man? That's a super powered drone.
Right.
These countries are on another level now. America's not the only superpower anymore.
Right.
All these big countries are superpowers now, and now they're arming up the little countries to make them superpowers.
Right. Russia arming the little countries.
Yep.
To back them up. You know. So, hey, scripture continuing says, and even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. So this is what's going to continue to spew up, man. You know, like a baby that's, you know, throwing up. Well, this is the process of this place here in America, man. It's about to be nothing but throw up, man. Okay? nothing but waste. All right, coming to this place. Okay, utterly but nothing but waste. Okay. So, you know, going into it, this is the time to get it while you can. Receive this word while you can. Okay, to the best of your ability. Because, hey, America's through, man. Okay. So, hey, you know, you got anything else? So we're going to close it out with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to Akim Akwah, the seeking the Lord of truth sincerity. We're going to close it out by giving all glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, and KAKUDASH. And once again, double on said I was an apostle, your millstone teacher. We go on to next time we say, Shalom.